What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. First of all, happy Easter to all who celebrate out there. Today is Easter here in the United States. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but Christ is risen. Christ is risen indeed. That's for sure. That's the main thing that I wanted to get out before we start today's video. However, if you thought that I forgot about the Batman Part 2, you would be mistaken. And we have some big time news about the Batman Part 2. We are going to talk about it, break it down, kind of what this means for the film, and kind of just start. We got our filming start update as well. So we are going to talk about that in this video. But first, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we are on the road to Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, the DCU, of course, Star Wars, all of that stuff. Hit that sub button, leave a comment down below. Tomorrow, we actually have a 2-episode premiere of Maul Shadow Lord on Disney+. It's going to be a banger of a show. Cannot wait for that. We will, of course, talk about that tomorrow. With that being said, let us go ahead and hop into this Batman Part 2 update. So, first of all, just a little bit of a reminder on how the Batman Part 1 ended. And it ended with Batman capturing Riddler, of course, setting up his return and setting up the second film where the Batman is going to probably take on a new, of course, villain and stuff like that. But new details are starting to emerge about the Batman Part 2, and it sounds like this sequel is going to be very special and very different from the first film. We will talk about what that means in a second, but Robert Pattinson said that this is going to be a different kind of Batman film, and that the script, he says that the script is quote-unquote so good, and he is excited for everybody to see this film. Me, personally, I'm very, very excited for the Batman Part 2. And this is just good news. They wanted to take their time to get this right, but let us go ahead and dive into this news. As the film is reportedly working under the title Semper Vigilans, which is teasing the Court of Owls being involved, and filming officially is set to begin on May 29th. So, again, the Court of Owls being a big time, of course, villain of Batman in the comics. They are going to try and translate to the film, which it looks like, but we will have to wait and see on that. And that is the new working title of the Batman Part 2. Andy Serkis has also confirmed that he will be returning as Alfred and expects to begin filming later this year. Now, keep in mind, Andy Serkis is going to be in a different TV show for Apple TV, I believe, that is going to be kind of filming before the Batman Part 2 starts filming. So his character may not be in later in the film, but still, he is going to be in the film regardless, and he has said that the script is very emotional and has emphasized that the team wanted to take their time to make sure that they got the story right and the script right for, of course, the Batman fans out there. And that makes a lot of sense, right? The Batman Part 2, or Part 1 rather, has been one of the best Batman films in all time. I'm just going to be real. One of the best Batman films ever. I personally really enjoyed it every time that I've watched it. Of course, the ending is really cool where it sets up the Riddler and the Joker kind of teaming up and stuff like that. We'll have to see what that does there at the end of the film, or at the beginning of the Batman Part 2. But again, this film, they wanted to take their time with it and get it right, and it makes sense because just how the Batman Part 1 was, and they wanted to better the Batman Part 2 and not make another sweet sequel just for making another sequel. Meanwhile, Robert Pattinson has shared that the sequel will be a different kind of Batman film, praising the script and saying that it is, quote, so good. And Serkis also talked about that as well, calling the story powerful and emotional, hinting that this could be a deeper, more character-driven sequel. Again, they want to get this film right for the fans. The Batman Part 2 is kind of its own DC Elseworlds thing. I don't think Robert Pattinson is going to come into the DCU Batman, but overall, they want it to be a story that anyone can enjoy watching this film, and it just makes a lot of sense. Now, on the production side of things, Glenn Dillon has been confirmed to be returning to work on the Batman suit and the Bat suit, suggesting that we may see an updated or evolved version of the suit in the sequel. Again, the Batman, the first one, I thought the suit was fine, but I just wanted to throw that in there just because I think that the Batman sequel suit does need to be a little bit better than the second one. The Batman is more experienced now, of course, after getting all of his powers and stuff like that. So it just makes a lot of sense for him to still be working on another evolved suit in this film. Overall, we're hearing that, of course, pointing toward the Batman Part 2 being a bold and emotional continuation of the story, one that's carefully crafted over time, again, stating that they want to get this right. While Robert Pattinson has also shared that the sequel is going to be a different kind of Batman film. He's praising the script. I keep saying that, but they want to get the script right so bad for this film. They want to, of course, have this film done right, and this is the last Batman with Robert Pattinson before they kind of do their own DCU stuff. So they want to go out with a bang, that's for sure. And that, of course, the Batman Part 2 is the best film that it can be. I personally believe in the team behind it. Matt Reeves, of course, the Batman, Robert Pattinson. Of course, you do have Andy Serkis returning as well. There's a lot of good things to like about this film, and I personally cannot be more excited. But the big news is that we have our filming date and we have our working title as well, teasing the Court of Owls, and the fact that it is going to begin filming on May 29th makes it seem like it will, of course, get its March 2027 release date, which is next year. So you guys, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below. How excited are you for the Batman Part 2? Let me know that in the comments down below as well. Hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we are on the road to Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars and just everything in pop culture in general. Trying to grow this channel as much as possible. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Happy Easter to all who celebrate out there. I will see you in the next one. Peace.